Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, as Yellowstone fans, we are hit by both terrible and uplifting news, all the while as the epic saga keeps on having significant purges in its cast. To start with, it's declared that Kevin Costner was thinking about leaving the first Yellowstone series. Then it became official that Yellowstone Season 6 is dropped. Before long, we heard reports that Matthew McConaughey was in talks for a Yellowstone project, potentially to supplant John Dutton. What's more today, following quite a while of theory, it's at long last authority that Matthew McConaughey will be in a Yellowstone show very soon. Presently, clearly, this is large information for the Yellowstone fans, yet additionally, Hollywood devotees overall. McConaughey previously acquired popularity during the 1990s with jobs in movies, for example, Look and Befuddled, and A Chance to Kill. He has since showed up in numerous different films, including Dallas Purchasers Club, Interstellar, and Genuine Analyst. Since the earliest days of his profession, he figured out how to be one of the commonly recognized names in not just the US, yet in addition the world overall. The tasks he began in have become moment hits as individuals rushed into cinemas for the simple purpose of watching him. As such, in the event that McConaughey is essential for a task, it's a sizable amount of reason alone to be advertised for that venture. We realize that Yellowstone is a long way from importance greater exposure, as the establishment is now a significant hit among the fans. Nonetheless, it's in every case uplifting news to have new chances to flourish, and McConaughey is most certainly that chance for the Yellowstone adventure that is depleted by regrettable press with respect to its cast and group for the recent months. As per Chris McCarthy, the head of Fundamental Media Organizations, the new Matthew McConaughey drove Yellowstone side project will continue regardless of the contribution of Kevin Costner, who stars in the first series. McCarthy uncovered this data during a meeting with The Hollywood Columnist, where he likewise referenced that he and maker Taylor Sheridan are chipping away at almost 12 different ventures together. Last week, the leader of advancement and creation at Principal Organization, Keith Cox, communicated that he is sure about Costner's revisitation of the show very soon. Nonetheless, we are still yet to get an authority affirmation on the issue, implying that we are needing an entertainer like McConaughey like never before to resuscitate the series. Because of his presence, we are basically sure that regardless of whether the first Yellowstone series wouldn't get a legitimate consummation, it will have a continuation that will save the whole saga without a doubt. Meanwhile, Principal, in addition to, is benefiting from the progress of Yellowstone by delivering side project series like 1883 and 1923 solely on their streaming stage, while Yellowstone itself stays inaccessible on the assistants because of streaming freedoms being held by Peacock. In this way, chasing after a McConaughey drove side project while Yellowstone is waiting seems oak for Fundamental. Presently, there is whether or not McConaughey is able to be picked as a trade for Kevin Costner. All things considered, Costner is extremely knowledgeable about depicting farmers and cowpokes and is rehearsing the country way of life in his Genuine also. So it is reasonable to be reproachful of McConaughey in that sense, anticipating that he should convey something beyond great acting. All things considered, fortunately, McConaughey is additionally strikingly knowledgeable about depicting cattle rustlers on screen in motion pictures like Dallas, Purchasers Club, and Solitary Star. Moreover, regardless of whether he is certainly not a genuine rancher, he is a genuine Texan, making him particularly acquainted with the way of life. Matthew McConaughey has solid bonds with his Texan roots as a matter of fact. He was brought into the world in Uvalde, Texas, and brought up in Longview, Texas. He oftentimes references his Texas childhood and his affection for the state in his addresses and meetings. He has likewise composed a journal named Approvals, in which he discusses his Texas roots and the impact they had on his life and vocation. Moreover, McConaughey is engaged with humanitarian work in Texas, especially in his old neighborhood of Austin, where he has upheld causes like training and artistic expression. So he thinks often a lot about the nation's practice and is probably going to convey his parts comparable to Costner, while perhaps worse. Obviously, we can't anticipate that he should be precisely similar to Costner in the new show. In any case, we can anticipate that his presence in the time of rest should supplant the shortfall of Costner as John Dutton. Is it true that you are eager to watch Matthew McConaughey as a component of the Yellowstone establishment? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.